Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Byaling here, coming back at you with a second video. It's day number 6, and I'm here in Thunder Bay, Ontario. I rode a total of 760 kilometers in the last 3 days. Super good time. For a total of over 1,500 kilometers already on my trip. So I'm pretty stoked for that. Let me just break down the last 3 days. Well, first of all, the reason why I've been kind of going so fast is because it's like a fairly flat, like in Saskatchewan specifically. It was very flat, very boring place. So you just kind of hammer out as many kilometers as you can. And I plan on slowing down to more like 160 a day when I get to like nicer places, like on the East Coast or in Europe. So I'm just trying to put in as many miles a day as I can when it's still fairly boring. But actually the geography changed a whole lot in the last 3 days, especially on the 4th day. Actually, I have a little video clip from that when I enter Ontario. Hey guys, day 4 here, just passed into Ontario, and boy has the landscape changed just in the last like 20 minutes. It went from like prairie open flat to like tons of trees and rocks. There's all this Canadian shield that pokes up along the side of the road. It's pretty cool. And there's like a bunch of like small punchy climbs and like a really windy road, which is a nice break from the boring flat Saskatchewan. The weather, for the most part, has been super hot and dry, and I'm covered in sunburn now because it's just sun all day long, no clouds, but I can't really complain about that. It's pretty good. I got a pretty funny story though from when I came just out of Kenora, actually, which would have been yesterday. I was in Kenora, and I heard a story from one of the locals. They told me about this black bear attack that had happened just on Highway 71, and how it actually chased down a hiker and bit him. And they're actually currently looking for the black bear to try to put him down. But as it goes, I ended up wanting to take that road. So the 71 is kind of a detour from Thunder Bay. It put on about 200 more kilometers, but it was like a very nice road to go down, very scenic. So when it came just past Kenora, I actually like took the turn and went down that road. And right when I like came onto the road, maybe 10 kilometers in, I saw a trail that was all closed off, and the sign said wildlife. So I was like, oh, like there's the trail, you know, that the guy got like bit on. And then like, I swear, like 2 kilometers later, I'm riding along, and there in the ditch is a black bear. And I have a little video clip of me like freaking out like right after I saw the bear. It was like, holy shit. Dude, I just saw a bear! He was just chilling on the side of the road. So that wasn't actually the only time I saw a bear in the last 2 days. Crazy enough, just yesterday, right before bed actually, I was just riding along, just out of Mine Center, and I just like came up over this little hill, and there was a black bear just running across the road, and I whipped out the GoPro, and I don't know, I have some footage, but it's like super far away, and it's a wide angle camera, so there probably is not much there, but like, I was pretty freaked out. I didn't really know what to do, so I was like, should I go? Because he like went into the bush, but I had like no idea how far he went in the bush, so I kind of just like slowly creeped around the side of it. But I had 2 bear encounters already, which is pretty crazy. So onto the mechanicals. So as far as the bike goes, the bike's been working amazing. No problems there, not even a flat tire the past 3 days. I did have to oil the chain a ton because of the dry weather, but other than that, it's doing great. I like the setup. It's a lot better than what I've run in the past. So actually, which brings me to the last part of this video, which I thought I would do some clips at the end of my videos starting now where I just go into gear and just give a little breakdown of what I'm riding with. So first day, I'm just gonna take a look at the bike. So we're just gonna go and look over what I'm riding. So we have a Kona Sutra, and it's fairly factory, so everything on here comes with the Kona Sutra. So you've got like your Brooks B17 saddle, which is a really super nice touring saddle. It's leather, it's super comfortable because it slowly molds the shape of your bottom, basically. You've got like Schwalbe Mondel tires. So like they're fairly good touring tires, not amazing. I probably have to change them out. Like 10,000 kilometers, I'll probably wear through them. Although on the back here, you can already see a little bit of tread missing, so that's a little worrisome. As far as the group set goes, it's super nice. We got Shimano Dior, the frames, chromoly steel, which is super comfortable to ride on because it's super flexible. It's really nice. Also, I put on a set of tri-bars, so these are common in triathlon, but actually touring they're really nice because you can use them as like another set of bars that you can rest on. So it's really important to have lots of hand positions because your hands start to wear out after a while. So these are just nice when the road's nice and flat and there's not a lot of wind. You know, you can just like sit down on your aero bars, kind of like lean in, and it doesn't take a lot of energy to hold yourself there. That's super nice. What else we got on the bike? Got cable disc brakes, which I like, preferably over hydraulic for touring, just because hydraulic isn't always as reliable or easy to fix on the road. We also have bar end shifting, and I've set these to friction shifting, so that means it doesn't actually click in place, it's all done by feel. And I like that a lot more for touring because it takes out all the worries of having to adjust your gears as you go. When the cable's stretched, you can just do it all by hand as you shift. So that's the bike I'm riding, and I actually built it myself at Spoken Sport. Well, like not from the frame up, but like out of the box. So it's pretty cool. And that pretty much wraps up the video for today. I'll try to get another one out next week. So I'll see you guys then.